we've got an exciting show today.
Is it?
Yeah, because we're going to talk about accessorizing. And man, when you look around, we started lining up the stuff that we kind of created the last year or two around here, and we got some accessories.
Apparently, yeah. We got a small range of the different things you could retrofit to your headphones here to modify the look, the sound, and whatnot, the comfort. And I think it's a good idea we have a little chat and talk about what we got going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of work here. I'm just looking at it. I'm thinking about how long it took just like for the base-ported ear pads to come about, you know, with the special rings. And, you know, we got different cables that you can purchase for the headphone. And we got some additional padding you could put on Diana for the headband. And wild. So let's cover some of this stuff. I don't know where to start. Where do you want to
start from the beginning? It was an evolution, really.
Ear pads. Cool. Yeah, so Diana ear pads. We got a first gen here. They were available in 3 colors, I think. There's a white one, which a lot of people don't even know exists, but it does. And then there's our second gen ear pad. Ooh, yeah, wow.
Second gen.
Yeah, we also have a Dakoni ear pad here, which we don't make.
They make one for the Diana.
Yeah, aftermarket ear pad for Diana, which is great to see more aftermarket support for our customers to be able to have more options. You know, we don't necessarily have to sell you our stuff. It'd be great if other people made stuff for our headphones. So everyone had a selection and a range of options available. And then we have our current 3rd generation, I guess, ear pads. And you could see range of colors. And we, of course, now have our vegan option as well. It's a micro suede. And they're available ported and not ported, so that you see a little mag ring back here. Doesn't have the ports in it on these guys. They got these little vents that are tuned perfectly for the headphone to give you a little extra more bass presence.
Well, we did a separate video not too long ago, a few months ago, on the bass ported ear pads, which are kind of cool. So that kind of explains it. But yeah, they are. When you order, if you go to our website, when you go to order the ear pads, there's a drop-down box to select base-ported or not base-ported.
Right.
And there's also a drop-down box to select to add the headband padding with your base-ported or not ported ear pad. So you can actually, that's one way to get that headband, that new headband pad is it comes with, you can order it along with a replacement set of ear pads.
Or it comes with any new headphone.
Or it comes with all the new headphones,
Yeah, so there's a little headband pad that comes with the new Dianas, has been for a little while now, and you could also buy it with ear pads. Unfortunately, the reality is international shipping is very expensive, so shipping that by itself would be ridiculously expensive. But there are aftermarket options like this. They don't fit as well. They don't work as well.
Some are pretty close, though, if you look at the dimensions.
They are close.
Yeah,
like this one was made for, I think, an 8 kg model. I don't remember what, like a 701 or something. But they're like, what, $10 on Amazon?
Yeah, maybe even less. Yeah.
So it's something to look at. You know, you can get a thin pad like that.
They're very affordable.
If you needed the extra comfort level.
Right.
The newer Diana headbands now have additional padding built in. And they purposely
they got little nubbies.
They purposely notch out the center top of your head. So, you know, for most people, just the stock ear pad, headband pad's fine. But yeah, if you need additional padding, bada boom, bada bang.
I think there's at least 3 companies making custom-made headband padding for Diana too, which is cool to see. It's always nice to have that.
I've seen like on Amazon, they have like a general purpose wraparound Velcro style.
Universal.
Yeah, which I mean really is poosh, you know, with posh or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you can
not super good looking.
Yeah, it's not good
but
looking.
But it gives you a lot of padding if you're into that.
There are options if for whatever reason you think the headband's not comfy enough on your head. Most people are cool with the stock, but they are available.
But another thing from our end, it's like what happened over the last year or two is now we have a lot of bins because now we have all these different variations.
Yeah, we got 6 different ear pad colors.
It went from like 1 to now we got a whole shelf of bins that
ported
we stock up.
Ported and non-ported versions.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
There actually has been quite a lot of changes from ear pads that looked like this when we first started shipping into what we're shipping now, which is kind of difficult to convey. But this is sort of like a 3rd and a half generation product now, I guess.
Well, we should also mention, too, that we build these ear pads in-house now.
Right.
You know, we're not sourcing them from China like everybody else anymore. We actually make the ear pads here. The leather, the lambskin's really nice. We actually have a leathersmith that stitches this. So we don't have seamstresses in house, so we have a leather guy make the skins for us, and then we deal with the assembly. And we of course we have injection molded plastic magnet rings. We install the magnets. We go through the whole process. The pillow top addition to our pads, which poof them out and make them more comfortable. So it's really cool to be able to fine tune every ear pad just exactly the way we want to make it. and so it's definitely more consistent. I remember, a lot of the pads we used to buy from others, it
was problematic, yeah.
And you'd have to match them up.
Well, it's the classic. Well, we ordered them, but hopefully when we get them, we're good. Because otherwise, it's going to take 3 more months to make any change to it or something.
Yeah, right.
And then we can't ship anything, right?
Yeah, well, we're trying to vertically integrate and bring as much as we can in house and deal with it here, because we do make the headphones here. We machine it from raw aluminum and all that good stuff. So we figure, why not? Which brings us to cables. Cables are next. We have the stock Diana cable, right, which was what it comes with, and it's a USA made cable. We spec everything. We've been making cables for 30 years, so we kind of do that. So,
and that is probably the most common currently for Diana. 4-pin XLR.
Yeah, 4-pin, 1/4 inch, 4.4 millimeter, comes with all the connectors. But yeah, you would normally order the length and the connector type with your headphone. If you need a different one, they're available from our website. We also make customized handmade cables we call superconductor HP. We make one version for the Diana, which is it's weighted properly for Diana, which Diana's a lighter headphone.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we see these guys running these aftermarket.
Yeah.
They look like speaker cables come off of Diana. I'm like, that can't be good. It's got to be pulling on it.
Yeah, that's why we had to specifically change it from the 1266 cable.
Yeah, so
make it lighter.
Yeah, it's a lighter gauge. It's a lighter format. It's still comfortable and flexible and soft jacket. But yeah, it's not. It's made for Diana. And the superconductor HP for the 1266 is a larger gauge, beefier, because the headphone can handle it. And but yeah, either way, these are custom made. You could order any length you want, et cetera, et cetera. It's made with our alloy wires, so we get into our custom-made conductor materials and stuff like that. So it's nice stuff, really nice stuff when you get into the superconductor series. And what else is there?
Well, we can talk about other aftermarket cables.
Oh, yeah.
There's 15 companies at a minimum that make cables for Diana. A little bit for 1266 too. Yeah. But it's cool to see because I know
Cardis
range.
is one of them. When we were at
New York
Can Jam. Yeah, in February.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Upscale Audio is next to us. And
they had Cardis on our
the Cardis group was with them, and they wired every headphone. They had all kinds of headphones there, and every one of them had a Cardis cable.
Right. Mm-hmm. And of course, cables are always a hot topic. Yeah, Whether or not you think they make a difference, I think it's hard to dispute. There's a lot of people that see benefits in aftermarket cables, comfort, ergonomics, style, whatever. And you could get a wide range through aftermarket suppliers that meet your needs. And you could get from really cheap all the way up to really super
Yeah, we've seen guys, that are obviously still working out of their home, and they'll solder together a custom cable.
Yeah, and they can be really affordable.
It might be $100 or something, like $150.
Yeah, you could get a less.
And then you can go into the thousands, and beyond. So yeah, there's quite a range. But I would suggest if you never played with cables on headphones,
give it a try.
Try something, even if you order it on Amazon, right? Just for shits and giggles, just you'll see what they can and what changes when you try the different topologies. It gets you going. You could see which way it goes.
So here's a $10 or $20 Amazon special, and this will work on Diana. You don't need to run our cables. Of course, there's a huge range of cables that are compatible. These are just stock cables. They're not made for Diana.
Well, they have dual 2.5 millimeter. I don't know what they're made for.
Something.
An AKG something?
I mean, they don't fit perfectly, but they work fine.
They got dual, they got mono 2.5 millimeter plugs, which are thin enough to fit in Diana hole. And then, I don't know what the other end is. Whatever.
You can get all different
4.4
standard.
Yeah.
That's
we had one. The other one was 4.4.
Yeah, so, but yeah.
There's a wide range of these.
They're like $20-$25.
Right.
Now, we'll warn you. They don't sound good.
It's actually bad. It's surprising. Yeah. Go buy one of these. That sound horrible.
That will teach you which way you can go, which direction you can go.
Yeah, we did a little internal blind test.
Yeah.
And everybody, we didn't tell them which cable it was, and it was just like everybody said the same things about each cable. So I was like, so if
you don't think it makes a difference, then buy one of these.
That's right.
Or just buy 3 different Amazon special cables and see. Maybe it doesn't necessarily mean it sounds better or worse, but you're probably going to notice a difference.
Particularly on Diana's.
Yeah.
It's a pretty high-res headphone, so it's pretty easy.
It's pretty noticeable, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, because we got those 3 random cables, and they all sounded different to each other. Right? I mean, it might admit some were closer than others, obviously, but they were different.
There's probably some specials out there that aren't bad, but This one in particular was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I don't know what it's made out of,
Yeah,
but
I don't either. Yeah,
bad
it works.
stuff, I
It,
guess.
it feels kind of bad.
Audio
too.
comes out of the headphone.
Audio
does
comes
work.
out, yes.
It physically works. Yes.
right.
So anyway, there's our
So I thought it was interesting.
yeah, it
Go
is interesting.
Go try it. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I was interested.
Yeah.
So
But it also showed you when you went back to the stock cable or any other cable.
Yep.
You know, it showed you where you could go the other way too. Because I mean, this is
Yeah. Right.
it doesn't all get shittier; it gets better too.
Sometimes it gets better,
So-
sometimes it gets worse. Yeah.
So it's really it boils down to attention to detail on a cable
yeah,
manufacturer.
because even the price doesn't necessarily mean one's going to be better than the other. 'cause
absolutely true.
Some of the cheaper cables were better than others that were a little more cheaper.
Yeah, and it's easy to go.
It's cheap, though.
It's easy to go the wrong way too. You know, you can go. It depends on the tonality of your system. But anyway, it's something to play with. I think it's a cheap thing to try.
It's cool, yeah, if you want to
It's just
fiddle.
worth it just to play and go. Oh, now I see. You know,
Yeah.
how bad it gets.
Yeah.
Or good if you go the other way.
Yeah, it could be good.
Some of these guys are making nice stuff. You know, for
There's a
relatively-
lot of aftermarket companies. I'm surprised how good of a job
Yeah.
they do for the money.
Yeah.
They have really nice builds because unfortunately the reality is our stuff is very expensive to manufacture and well the price reflects
It
that.
is expensive.
Right, so-
we have the conductors are made in the USA, the cables made in the USA.
Right.
We assemble the cables here in the USA, and it does get pricey. We have injection molded connectors we make on the ends, and it takes a long time to make just a stock Diana cable. It's kind of ridiculous.
But it is compatible with regular aftermarket cables like this. So
Yeah, give it a shot.
yeah, you can buy whatever.
So yeah, everybody go out, try it, come back to this video, comment on your findings.
Yeah, that'd be
Maybe
cool.
we
Yeah,
find
let us
like
know.
a best value cable.
Maybe there's one of these that's
option.
just an absolute banger.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we only
Maybe.
tried like 3. So
There was a limited number. I
Yeah.
found that actually
Yeah.
had the right connectors.
right.
But yeah, give it a
Probably.
shot. Maybe someone will find something. Well, you know what, too? Different countries, Amazon in different
Right.
countries will have different stock.
True.
So
You
in
go
Europe,
kind of like AliExpress or something
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
True.
And you know what we forgot to tell everybody? We're in southern Australia today.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
you can tell it's really hot in here. Ooh,
Can you tell? I know it's like
steamy.
Yeah.
it's got to be 110.
Must be windy.
Fahrenheit.
That thing's really huffing and puffing over there.
Yeah,
This
so
does.
hope everyone likes our southern Australian background. I wish we had a couple kangaroos coming by, but
Oh,
right
yeah?
now I just didn't have anything. I don't know if they actually live in southern, northern. I don't know if they actually
With
are.
all this wind, I'm surprised these stands aren't knocking over.
Yeah, we forgot about talking about the stands too. Those are accessories we added
Yeah,
recently
these
too.
are the 3 colors.
Yeah, the stand.
The
it's
stand.
called.
It's the only stand you're ever going
That's
to
the
need.
one
is
you're
the
going to
stand.
want.
Yeah.
This is the one you want. I do recommend the Sapile. Very stylish.
Yeah, we remember people saw our original video we did on the stand. We showed how you can't tip. It's so hard to tip it over. Like you
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I saw
you gotta
people in
throw
Munich.
it to
Yeah,
tip it over.
You
it's
see that
happening
people in
now,
Munich
yeah.
are trying to tip it over?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And same in New York. People
kinda
coming to New York,
fun,
they were
yeah.
saying, "Oh, let's check this out."
It's difficult to tip over.
Anyway, everyone, thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions on our accessories or what you can do to accessorize your existing headphones, call us, email us, check it out. We got, you'd be surprised.
Or peruse Amazon. Try stuff
Try
out.
some cheap cables.
Yes, do that. And also let me know what you think of the video because this is supposed to be uploaded in 8K with color correction.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
comment below if you think that this is an improvement or not or something.
So this is supposed to be our best video quality yet.
Best video ever.
So far, hopefully. We'll see. We don't know yet. We're still making it.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thumbs us up, please. Take care.